Okay, so like I was saying earlier, when you're making your mashed potato, try and get all your potatoes the same size before you steam them. And just a nice, generous knob of butter. There's about 5 or 6 medium-sized potatoes inside there. Small bit of milk, a little bit of seasoning. Okay, and if you do have a mixer, okay, then your spade on the mixer gives you a nice, creamy mashed potato. Always a good one as well is just to add an egg. It gives it a nice fluffiness. So also on here, I have the pan on again, get a nice heat going in it. And I held back on some of the potatoes just to do a couple of roast potatoes. And what we'll do is that we'll get them nice and crispy in the pan and then put them on a wire rack and into the oven maybe 20 minutes before you serve the meat. I'm going to check on our lamb shanks that we put in. Okay, so like I said, that incision that we make before marinating, that helps the cooking process and it pulls your meat all the way down off your bone to give you a nice clean bone in the top. Lovely for presentation, and you want the meat to be falling off as soon as you hit it with a knife or a fork, so there you go. Get a nice clean bowl. Spatula, one of the most important tools in the kitchen. You'll have zero waste. Okay, so for the pea puree, you need a food processor, and we have our strained peas here. I'm gonna pop some in, like so. So those peas were brought up to the boil, turned it off, and let them sit in salted water just for maybe 10-15 minutes. A little bit of mashed potato in there as well. That's our nice shiny green pea puree. Roast potatoes next to that too. And then you would serve your gravy on the side rather than pouring the gravy down onto the pea puree, as a lot of people just don't like to mix the two.